fades away and laughter's had its time, we settle down to stories told in metered prose or rhyme. For every giggle, every tear has led to something true. It's a chronicle of dreams that grow ironical, with twists and turns and lessons learned and tales that make your spirit burn. One heart, one mind, one soul to share. It's life retold in chronicle flair. A comedy, a balladry, a musical, a chronicle sincere. From laughs to feels, from beats to tales, the T-Riffic show prevails. Yet a dazzling, heartfelt truth and giggles show it all.
Adventure is messy. Yes, it is. But with the right friends, even a map that makes no sense can lead to laughter, lessons, and love. We now bring you a story that speaks exactly that.
The T-Riffic crew was handed a map that promised glory, treasure, and adventure. Or at least it promised something that looked like treasure on a squiggly line, which might or might not have been accurate. They stared at it like it was a riddle written in chocolate syrup. Fergie stepped forward, chest puffed with confidence, waving the map like a royal decree. "I know exactly where we're going," she declared. Shaquandre squinted at the compass upside down, muttering, "I think north is over there. Or maybe south is north." LaFontaine clapped her hands and waved a rainbow of magical smoke to distract the map from noticing how wrong everyone was. Plain Jane and Bonquisha argued over which path would lead to victory. "Left," said Jane. "Definitely left." Bonquisha shook her head. "No, right. I have an instinct for this sort of thing." Their argument escalated to hand gestures, flailing arms, and an accidental tumble into a pile of leaves, which somehow ended up as camouflage for a passing squirrel. Step by step, chaos bloomed. Shaquandre tripped over a root that may or may not have been alive. Fergie slipped in a mud puddle, did a graceful spin, and ended up flat on her back. LaFontaine's smoke created a sudden rainbow fog that blinded everyone except the map, which continued smugly lying in their hands. They slid down a hill together like a conga line of disaster, limbs entangled, hats flying, boots and socks leaving a trail of muddy footprints. All the while laughing so hard that the forest seemed to echo back with approval. Even the birds stopped singing to watch. At one point, the map fell into a puddle and became even less helpful, floating like a soggy paper boat. Plain Jane tried to rescue it with a stick, only to discover that the stick had ants, and Bonquisha screamed because the ants were apparently evil navigational creatures. LaFontaine waved her wand, creating an impromptu fireworks display to scare them off. Every mistake became an unexpected opportunity. Shaquandre, stuck in a bush, discovered a hidden path. Fergie, covered in mud, discovered a natural slide that led them past a tricky thicket. LaFontaine's colorful smoke inadvertently revealed a secret shortcut behind a waterfall. They laughed, they cheered, they high-fived with muddy hands. Even the forest seemed to join in. Branches tripped them, vines tugged them sideways, and a curious raccoon tried to join their adventure, eventually being carried along on LaFontaine's floating smoke trail. The chaos created its own rhythm, a messy, unpredictable dance that no map could ever predict. The group discovered that arguing over the map was less important than helping each other out. Hands were held over puddles, arms pulled out of mud, hats retrieved from branches. Each stumble became teamwork, each wrong turn became a shared joke, each fall became a story to tell. By midday, they realized they hadn't found gold, or jewels, or even the glittery treasure they had imagined. Instead, they found something far more precious: laughter that bounced off trees, stories growing taller with each retelling, and a camaraderie that no compass could measure. Shaquandre, finally upright and slightly cleaner, looked at Fergie and said, "I think the map hates us." Fergie nodded, wiping mud off her face. "Maybe," she said. "Or maybe it just knows we don't need it." LaFontaine twirled her wand, sparks raining down, adding confetti to the sentiment. Plain Jane and Bonquisha collapsed in a giggling heap, realizing that the left and right debate didn't matter anymore. They had navigated every tumble, twist, and turn together. They were exhausted, muddy, and ridiculous, and it was perfect. By the end, the T-Riffic crew didn't find treasure in gold, not in jewels, not even in chocolate, though they tried. They found something better, a shared story. Laughter echoing through the forest, and the unshakable knowledge that together they could navigate any chaos. Even if the map was upside down, soggy, or completely lying the entire time.
Adventures are not just about perfection, maps, and finding treasure. They're about showing up, working together, laughing through mishaps, laughing at mishaps, and letting your friends glow light the way. That being said, embrace the mayhem, ride with your team, and as always, I emphasize please, stay terrific.